Hey everyone, it is Habohiee here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are on Global and we're going to be doing a quick top 5 list here of the most valuable TURs in the global version of the game. So hopefully you guys will agree with me, maybe even disagree with me. So comment below if you do or don't. And with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. Now this is going to be the pre-4-year anniversary top 5 list. This is the June 2019 edition here. And you know, when I talk about most valuable, it's not the best unit in the game. It's you know, can you use it on multiple different teams? Can you not live without this unit in a sense? You can't run various different stages or make your gameplay a lot easier. That's kind of what I'm looking at when it comes to most valuable versus being the best. So being the best, I would be a completely different order. Most valuable just has a different connotations when it comes to it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with the list here. Coming in at number 5 is actually going to be one of my favorite units in the game, and that is Strength Goku Black Rose, Super Saiyan Rose here. Fantastic overall unit here. The leader skill, so we'll start from the top here. The leader skill, not that great. It's very limited. Extreme type allies, key +3, HP and attack and defense 120%, but you have to have all type advantages to activate the leader skill. Now, that's not the reason why he's on the list. He's on the list because of his super attack and passive. His super attack and passive, his super attack, if you run him in the first position and you're linking him up with another extreme unit, his best linking buddy, is going to be a Goku Black or LR Rosemasu, my favorite 1-2 punch. You guys all know that is Rose and LR Rosemasu, but he provides a extreme class allies +30 to attack, and that's going to increase the super attack multiplier for that turn there if there are extreme units, and that's fantastic. So he can run first position all day long because he also has a great passive skill. His passive skill provides 120% to attack, which is great, but also provides a support factor in extreme class allies, key +3 and defense 50%. So if a unit already has defensive boost, he's just going to get stronger and become tankier because of Rose. And on top of that, has a super class enemies attack and defense -20% as a debuff. So I really don't know that many units, or if any units, that have a high increase to attack, a support benefit for its class advantage here when it comes to extreme, and then a debuff to their enemies. That's the trifecta there. Really, really good. So passive skill really puts Rose up on the top when it comes to most valuable. His link skills are great. Like I mentioned before, you can link him up with any Goku Black or Zamasu, things of that nature. But he runs on very a large amount of categories, and he's best in slot in most of them. I would say he's best in slot in extreme, full extreme team, a best in slot in Time Travelers, best in slot in Future Saga, best in slot in Patara and Realm of Gods. He is a great addition to Transformation Boost if you want to use him on Transformation Boost. But man, a lot of different categories you can use. Fantastic unit. Like I say, one of the best passive skills in the game when it does the trifecta, buffs the attack, buffs the allies, and then debuffs enemies. So this also unit is a option to run World Tournament. That's because it can run a Strength Broly. You can also run a physical Broly as well, because you can be running the extreme allies there. So, and he's also SBR approved. So these units, when it comes to value, you have to look at different modes, just not the Dokkan events. So yes, it can run World Tournament and Super Battle Road. And of course, I didn't even think about Battlefield, but yeah, all these units you can run on Battlefield. So coming in number 5 is Super Saiyan Rose, the strength version there. Coming in at number 4, it might surprise you. You might think that this unit would be higher when it comes to most valuable, and that is Gogeta Blue. Now, once again, I'm not talking about the best unit in the game. I'm talking about value. So where does Gogeta Blue lose its value? Because you can consider this unit the best TUR in Global, but when it comes to value, I put him at number 4. One of the reasons why is the leader skill, while fantastic, movie heroes and fusion, you have category key plus 3, 170% to attack on both. Movie heroes, you got HP and defense 150 on fusion, HP and defense 130. When you look at the amount of units you're going to be running on movie heroes and fusion, it's very similar, right? You can run a full fusion team here, no problem, and a lot of them are actually going to be movie heroes, you know, especially the Gogetas. So the breadth of use for those categories, the movie heroes and fusion, isn't as great as you might think. So that's why the leader skill, while fantastic, has a little bit of limitation because of the units that you can use. Now, super attack and passive, they're fine prior to transformation, but it's when he actually transformed is really fantastic. Now, another kind of mark on the value for Gogeta here is that he transforms in the 5th turn, so it takes a little while for him to get to the next version of him, which is the full-on Gogeta Blue, because he's just Super Saiyan here. So he transforms into this, and his super attack and passive skills improves dramatically. Super attack, now he greatly raises attack for 3 turns instead of 1, and his passive goes from 100 to 130, and then performs critical hits every single time, so automatic criticals, which is crazy, and then a high chance of evading enemies evading enemies attack, including super attacks. So, but once again, it takes a while to get him to the spot, the 5th turn. Link skills are great, so good link skills there. Has Over a Flash, has Fuse Fighter, and Prepare for Battle, so 3 key links, and so he should never really have any key problems. And then his categories, what he's useful on, of course he's useful on movie heroes and fusions. He's the leader and he's going to be great on that. But then all you really have is Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, and you might be best in slot on a super team. You're typically going to run LRs on a super team, but yeah, Transformation Boost and Realm of Gods you can use on both. But so it's kind of limited. Like I said, movie heroes, fusion, it's the leader, it's what he's going to be running there. And all in all, it is pretty solid. Now, he doesn't have a stamp of approval for World Tournament, right? Because you're not going to be running movie heroes or fusion, no AOE units there. But he is definitely SBR certified. You definitely want to bring Gogeta Blue on a SBR team because he's going to do some great damage. He can dodge, do all that good stuff. So, and that's kind of when the 5th turn is relevant in SBR because it might take that long for that that mode or whatever you're fighting on Super Battle Road. So, yep. So coming in at number 4 is Gogeta Blue. So let's go ahead and move on to number 3. It was tough. Number 3 and number 2 spot, I was kind of going back and forth. We're gonna go number 3 is Transformation Vegeta. A very, very valuable unit here based on his leader skill. His leader skill is so diverse. Especially if you're new to the game, he would be one of the best leaders you can pick up because of the breadth of options you can. So much different than Gogeta Blue, which he had a limited amount of options you can run on his leader skill. Pure Saiyans, one of the biggest catalogs you can run here. So Pure Saiyans category key plus 3, HP and attack and defense 150%. But his secondary leader skill is very, very good in super class. Key plus 3, HP and attack and defense 100%. So not only it's the biggest category in or biggest amount of units you can run on a category, but also the class advantage too, which is super class. So very, very great leader skill there. Now his super attack and passive, it's okay, right? It's a transformation unit, right? It starts from the 3rd turn, starts to increase his attack and defense, gets additional attack boost per key sphere obtained. And that in turn increases his defense increases every time you do a super attack, so that's beneficial. But then it actually ends with a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and it changes into, oops, what did I mess up on here? Oh, there we go. I gotta move this up. So his super attack goes to greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Oh, yeah, greatly raises attack for 1 turn instead of defense. And then he has this amazing final blow here, which is a super attack, but his passive skill should be final blow because he has this one time only where he changes the entire field to physical orbs, and he gets a +10 to attack along with his plus attack 120% with his defense 120 there as well. So he kind of nukes at the end. So it takes a while to get to this spot. I rarely get to the spot here. But when he gets there, he's of course very valuable. So Link skills are fantastic. Being a Saiyan, you got Super Saiyan, you got Royal Lineage, Prodigy, Saiyan Pride, Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So great Link skills there. Links really well with Super Vegeta, best buddy there. And another reason why he's on the number 3 spot here is look at the amount of categories he can be on. He could be on Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Vegeta's Family, Siblings Bond, and of course a full Super team. Not many units can actually say that they have, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you count in the Super. So 6 categories, and the Super boost there. So maybe Evolution Vegeta is the only one that, but this unit here has a better leader skill than Evolution Vegeta. So yeah, coming in at number 3, the Transformation Vegeta. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, he is World Tournament approved because you can run the physical Broly and the LR Broly on this this team here if you wanted to do that, and of course SBR approved as well. So coming in at number 3, Transformation Vegeta. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Like I said, I was gonna maybe flip-flop. This is 2 and 3 were very close to each other, and that is AGL Broly. AGL Broly is one of those units that you go, man, I wish I had. If you don't, because he does a multitude of different things. He's actually one of the rarest cards in the game, or one of the rarest TURs in the game, because he's been out for about a year now, and he's only been on 2 banners. 1 when he was introduced, and 2 on the Step Up New Year's banner, and that's it. You weren't able to summon on any Dokkan Fest exclusive banners of any memory of mine. If I'm wrong, comment below. But yeah, it's been like forever. I want to get dupes. I only got one copy of him on my main account. So but anyway, being rare is one of the reasons why he's so valuable, being such an old unit, because if you look at Gogeta Blue and Transformation Vegeta, those units are brand new. They've only been in 1 banner, but they just came out. This guy's been out for at least a year. So anyway, his leader skill is fantastic because he provides movie bosses category, key +3, HP and attack defense 150%. Secondary leader skill, not so much. But the reason why this is great, because he can be a leader for one of the best teams in the game on Global right now, and that's running him as the leader, and then having a friend Super Saiyan Physical Broly, because you can't run Super Saiyan Physical Broly and LR Broly on the same team. This is a way around it, having both units on the team as a friend, the physical full power Broly. So fantastic team that you can run. That gives them a lot of value when it comes to having this unit. So super attack is great because he's able to stun, very valuable in Super Battle Road, and his passive skill, he is one of the best support units in the game because he provides all allies key +3 and 40% to attack. Also a debuff, super class enemies attack -15%. There is a actual problem with this unit here, is because when he transforms, it's a great transformation. He gets, some attack, some defense, he can do some damage, but then he loses the buff. I wish they would have at least kept the buff there. He'd be even more valuable. I actually didn't even highlight his transformation because his passive skill is really the support is the most important there. But after 3 turns, or I'm sorry, not after 3 turns, for 3 turns, if your HP is 80% or below, you have a 25% chance to do that transformation. So it's not very often he actually does it. So Link skills are actually pretty decent on an extreme team. Destroy the universe, Saiyan warrior race, prepare for battle, thirst for conquest, brutal beatdown, big bad bosses, a fierce battle. He is, I would consider, best in slot in a lot of different teams. Extreme team if you're going to run a support unit. Pure Saiyans, he's like 1A, 1B when it comes to the support slot there. You can run Paragus Broly or Turles here, and either one is going to be very, very good. Movie bosses, I think he's best in slot there. Low class warrior, absolutely, and then Wicked Bloodline, I think he's best in slot there as well as a support unit. So a good mix of different categories there. So coming in at number 2 because of his rarity. Because once again, I keep on forgetting. Yes, World Tournament approved by far. He's one of the best leaders you can run. You can run LR Broly, Strength Broly, and then also Physical Broly on that, and that's the most important thing. If you have those two units, and then also bring a friend LR Broly, and of course this unit here provides that extra key +3, is very, very beneficial. And is he SBR approved? Yeah, in a sense. I would say lightly, because his defense is lacking tremendously. He gets hit hard, but he can stun. So because he can stun, we'll give him some approval on Super Powder Road, but not the best. All right. So anyway, coming in at number 1, I think I said his name a couple times already here. If you haven't guessed already, because you're kind of going down the list on the valuable cards. The best unit, or the most valuable, I shouldn't say the best, the most valuable unit on Global, in my opinion, is Full Power Broly. Actually, you know what? I kind of messed up here. Let me switch them back. Here we go. Super Saiyan Broly Full Power is the most valuable unit because of a multitude of different things. Let's start with the leader skill. The leader skill is a little bit better than Turles here with that 170% to attack, but like I mentioned before, you want to run, if you want to run LR Broly, you're going to have to kind of move him out and just use him as a friend here. So, but movie bosses and full power, dual category lead. If you don't have LR Broly, he's so valuable if you don't have LR Broly to run as a leader for you. His super attack is a AoE super attack, so that is highly valuable for the World Tournament. So yes, it is World Tournament approved. And I would say he is the best leader for a World Tournament team, using him, a LR Broly, and 2 LR Strength Brolys, and then run a bunch of other AoE units. He is fantastic as the leader. I would say the best and most valuable World Tournament leader. So, and his passive skill, it's okay. Key +6, attack 130, defense 100%. But he does have a transformation. His transformation actually starts in the 4th turn, which gives him some added value. Doesn't have to wait until the 5th turn like Vegeta. And he gets buffed up to the full power Broly, and he loses his AoE, but that's fine. You know, by this time he should maybe only have 1 enemy here, and it causes immense damage to the enemy and massively lowers the defense. But his passive skill is pretty ridiculous. +8 to key. Attack 188%, defense 120, and then it launches an additional attack with a high chance to super attack. So very, very strong here, and like I mentioned before, only in the 4th turn. Link skills are really good. Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Berserker, Shock Speed, Prepare for Battle. So 2 nice key links there, and Fierce Battle. Categories, I would say he's best in slot in all of these, because having that AoE flexibility, and if you're farming, and you run across like 3 or 4 different units, you're doing story mode or something, he's fantastic to run. So movie bosses, Pure Saiyans, full power, transformation boost, and if you're running a full extreme team, very, very useful unit. So the value is very high, and I mentioned he is World Tournament approved and SBR approved, because SBR, when you're able to do multiple AoE damage against, like, you know, if you're fighting against 4 or 5 different enemies on SBR, he does the trick. So yeah, I say he's the most valuable. What say you? If you guys agree with me, agree with me. If you don't, that is fine. But yeah, that is in a sense the video here. Hopefully you guys, it actually was a little bit longer than I expected, so it wasn't a quick video. Hopefully you guys agreed with my most valuable. If not, comment below. What did I miss? You know, are some units that you think is more valuable than these top 5? Comment. I might change my mind, tell me different, prove me wrong in a sense, and I would love to listen. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, share, do all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time.